Hey, are you wondering what kind of home you can buy for around $500,000 in Madison, Wisconsin? Well, guess what? This video will give you the answer. I'm Josh with Josh Lavick and Associates. We're a local real estate team in the Madison area, and in this video, I'm going to show you just a few examples of properties that you can buy for around $500,000. Well, welcome. So the first good news is that there's many more options available if you can get up to that $500,000 price range. Why? Because you're much closer to our median home price, which is around $400,000 at the time this video was filmed. And like many things in life, the higher your budget, the more options you tend to have. So without further ado, here's a few options. So one of them is down in Verona, for example. So you may have heard of Verona. If you're new to the area, you probably know that there's a company called Epic Systems, and they've been hiring like crazy. So if you don't know, they do electronic medical records, and they're one of the largest employers in our Madison area. And as a result of that, there tends to be a lot of housing kind of near their campus, the Epic campus in Verona. So, for example, one on Mozart Street, we just sold not too long ago. This was a little bit newer home, built in 2019, 3 bedrooms, nice 2-car garage. There's a lot of homes kind of similar to this. They're a little bit newer. The cheaper ones will tend to have a lot smaller lots, possibly rear entry garages, versus the larger ones, on the higher end of that 500,000 or higher, you tend to have a little bit larger home, a little bit larger lots, that kind of thing. So, and then they obviously go up from there. But there are homes available in this range. Similarly, actually even in nearby communities, like we sold one in McFarland over on Vintage Birch. That was just under 500,000 as well. So, and that was a brand new home built by Viridian Homes. And so, if you haven't heard of Viridian, they're the largest home builder in Dane County in the Madison area, and we've worked with them a number of times. So if you're curious about Viridian or want to know more about Viridian, we can definitely help you out with that as well. Other brand new homes, for example, that you might like is up in Windsor. So we just sold one up there not too long ago. This one's on Eaton Circle. This was $557,000 and it's brand new. Now there's other ones that are available there, but prices on most of them in that area tend to be a little bit higher, probably closer to in that $600,000 range, $600,000 to $700,000. So, but otherwise, there's similar homes kind of in this price range, $500,000 to $600,000, something like that, for 3 to 4 bedroom homes. Tend to be around the Madison area, is fairly common. If you want something more centrally located, maybe even near the water, for example, we did sell a house over on Winona Way for $475,000. This one had actually a lake view. It was an older home, but a little more updated. We also sold a similar home with a lake view over on Winnequa. Again, not on the lake, but definitely near the lake. So if you're into kayaking, paddling, and just want to be near the water, these are some good options. They don't turn over quite as frequently, but you can get something close to the water possibly, if that's important to you. And that one, we sold one on Winnequa for just over $500,000. That was $538,000 we sold that one for. But yeah, if you want maybe the west side of Madison, tends to be a very popular area. For example, we got one available here on Interlaken Pass. Right around that $500,000 price range. This is a 4-bedroom home built in 2006. There's a lot of homes kind of similar to this in this area, but also a very good neighborhood. There's trails nearby. There's lots of things to do. You're close to like Westtown Mall, for example. Lots of good shopping and things like that as well. Okay, enough on the single family homes. Let's see, condos. There are condos available also for around $500,000. You get a number of different options. So for example, we have one that's under contract right now over on Lake Mendota Drive. This is in the Shorewood neighborhood, and beautiful location. Kind of a unique condo area though, because it's surrounded by single family homes in Shorewood. And so these condos, they're right on Lake Mendota. So you get lake access. There's a boat slip and a pier. And this one we've got under contract was listed at $543,500. So there's been other sales kind of around that $500,000 price range though as well. So, my odds are if you're searching in that area, you'd be able to find something maybe that might come up. These are tend to be kind of similar also to similar size, but 2 bedroom, maybe 1.5 baths, two bedroom, 2 full baths, something like that. either in this location or maybe downtown Madison. So there's a number of downtown condos that come on the market kind of in that similar price point. That might be a smaller, like 2-bedroom or maybe a 1-bedroom plus a den type of thing as well. Much larger condos, either downtown or other areas, tend to be a little bit higher priced as well. Okay, but if you don't want to be in maybe a multi-unit, maybe you want to do more like a ranch style duplex condo, tend to be pretty popular for maybe people that are looking to downsize, or retirees looking for like that ranch style duplex type of thing. There's a number of those available both in Madison and around Madison. So for example, we sold one over in McFarland on Marsh Road. This was at $360, so just like I said, under that $500,000 range. Tend to push the prices a little closer to $400,000 to $500,000. Tends to be where I'd say a lot more of them are, and also where some of the new construction prices tend to be on those as well. But you'll have generally 2 to 3 bedrooms on the main floor, nice vaulted ceilings. This one had a nice family room in the lower level as well, and a 2-car attached garage. And again, the nice benefit of this being a condo is all the maintenance and everything like that is all taken care of for you. So all right, so if you're an investor, guess what? There's also options for you. So if you're looking, like I said, around that $500,000 range, but you want to buy an investment property, maybe you want to build on your portfolio, maybe you're just getting started. We've helped a number of people do that as well. So for example, one on Milwaukee Street, we just sold for under $500,000. This was $417,500 back in 2022. It's on the east side. So, and Milwaukee Street's a little bit busier street. So that's part of the reason that was maybe a little bit cheaper. Some of the areas, even on the east side of Madison or other parts of town, you might be pushing closer to that 500 mark, or even possibly higher if it's in maybe not on quite as busy of a street. Or if you're got a student in college going to UW Madison or Edgewood or something like that, you want to be in the campus area. There's a lot of people buy campus area rentals. There's one on Brook Street that just sold as a 2-flat. Now this was sold for $390, and you had 2 flat people, 2-bedroom. Let's see, one was a 2, one was a 3-bedroom, up and down. So one up, one down. This one was built in 1904. Okay, a lot of homes in this area near campus. They're old. Okay, so the brand new multi-story, multi-unit development going on, those are apartment rentals. Not really, good for kind of that startup investor. But if you do want to get into that, $500,000 price range for a rental property, you might be able to find one in that campus area as well. Tends to be a little wonky. You might need some updates. Might have had some updates already, and they'll probably be smaller units under 1,000 square feet as well. So what else? Or you can go out to a little outside of town. We got one, for example, in Cottage Grove, just under $500,000. This is a similar kind of 2-flat. This was at $439,900. Other maybe 4 units might be harder to find. You might be able to find some that are maybe smaller 1-bedrooms in the area, but otherwise you'll be a 4-unit, maybe 2 to 3-bedroom units. You're going to be in the 600s and probably up. So for something like that. So anyway, there's a few examples of what you can get for around $500,000 in Madison, Wisconsin. You want to chat more about your situation? We'd love to chat with you. We'd love to set up a meeting with you, whether in person or online. Go to meetwithlavik.com. That's meetwithlavik, LAVIK.com, to schedule a meeting with our team. And if you already live in the Madison area or just thinking of move, we're here to help. And whether it's in the next 10 days or 10 months, we're happy to help at any time. So, or give us a call directly, 608-440-9886. Again, 608-440-9886. We have associates on hand, ready to help with your real estate needs. Hope you found this video helpful, and hope you have a great day.